What is going on, guys? Alex7 here and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 6 video. Now today we're going to take a look at all of the houses available to you in this game, as well as the best ones, which funnily enough, one of the best ones that you have to buy. I think it's also decently expensive to purchase, but it's just up the hill. And by the way, right behind you, yeah, that's your view. So let's take a look at the vision house available to you. Now in order to get houses, you have to expand your journal, which I will showcase in a second, but first you have to see the driveway leading up to this house. Take a look at that. Now the views you get at night, sunset, sunrise are crazy, because most of all, every time you start the game and you leave this house, that's what you see. Anyways, how do you unlock houses? Well, if you go to your start menu, head over to collection journal, which is going to be on this side. They're going to head over to your discover Japan, because there's two sides to Forza Horizon in terms of progression. There's the Horizon Festival, which you guys can see here on your left. This is stuff that you use to progress through your wristbands. And you also have Discover Japan, which basically helps you progress with the stamps. So houses are attached to stamps, and as you progress through this, you'll be able to get all the stamps, which unlocks all of the houses available to you in the game. So in order to finish all of this, I got a lot of discovery, which is honestly just driving around the map. And as you progress through the game anyways, in terms of wristband, you'll get a lot of these regardless. Then I did some street racing races, which is basically these night races that happen throughout Horizon Japan. Then there's also stuff like day trips and drift club, which I finished completely. And then there's the Moto Autosign, Yuji's Auto, upgrading your car, customizing garages, and even just buying the houses themselves, and of course your car collection. So naturally, as you progress through your main wristband, which is the Horizon Festival progression, you'll actually unlock a lot of Discover Japan anyways, so it's not that hard. But once you start tackling it head on, you'll be able to progress through this much faster than you would of the actual Horizon Festival. And I mean, you can see 71,000 versus 44,000, almost double the time it's going to take you to complete the full Horizon Festival than it would Discover Japan. Now, as you complete these wristbands, you'll unlock the houses, as I mentioned. So as you can see here, I have the Vision House, and they will have extra perks that go with them. Although I will have to mention, watch out. For example, active perks, you're going to see it says additional garage slots. Same thing for the house all the way at the top as well. It's going to mention that it has an additional garage slot. But do note that this does not mean you can have more than 4 cars in your garage. The maximum amount of cars you can have, regardless of the house, is going to be 4 if you have the additional garage slot per se, and 4 is including the active car you have, or it's going to be 3. So depending on the house you have, the garage size will change as well. But that is how you unlock the actual houses throughout Forza Horizon. Now, I'm going to enter these houses. I'm not going to show every single one of them except for the estate, because the garage is quite literally the same everywhere you go. I mean, a beautiful view, by the way. But all the garages are the same. It's just up to you to customize them. So for example, in this house, I have the TDU2 apartment garage, which I can showcase to you right now. I showed this in the video over, so I'm going to go through it really quickly. As you can see here, we got some cars here, got some cars here that are lined up in the garage. That's basically it. So all of my garages I've customized to look differently, but when you first buy them, they'll all look the same. It's basically a 4 garage layout. So there's 1 garage door, 2, 3, 4, but I've kind of blocked this out so you can't see the other garage doors. So you can be pretty creative to create anything you want in that terms. That said though, I'm going to exit this house and let's take a look at some of the other houses that you can get in Forza Horizon. So the house is located just outside Tokyo City. I mean, we're really not that far at all, but it's called the Tokyo House, and you actually get this for free if you have the VIP version of Forza Horizon 6, which I think is basically pre-order or premium edition. But as you can see, nice simple house. They got the 4 garage there. And again, I'm only going to show this garage to show you the difference between like all of my garages, because as I said before, they're all going to have the same interior space. It's up to you to customize it or find another community member's garage to be able to have more of like a difference between all of them. But it's just the garage, not really the house interior itself. So for example, here I have what is exactly the TDU2 clubhouse garage. So you got the 4 cars laid out, you got the wood roof, you got a TV here, some game stuff, the spotlights, we got it all. But again, this is just It's something that I designed myself, and you guys will be able to find the share codes for this in the description below, for both this apartment garage and also this one, the clubhouse garage. That said, we'll leave this house and I'll show you yet again another house in Forza Horizon 6. So this house is located here, by the way, Tokyo House, which again, you get a free wheel spin each day you attend Horizon Japan. Let's take a look at the next one, which is located just here, called Soko 78. So right here is Soko 78. It's basically, as you could say, like a hangar. So you have this little like hangar drift spot, I guess. So if you're with your friends, maybe you can do something cool here, but apart from that, that's what you have here. Nice. Let's take a look at another house in Forza Horizon 6. Now there's only 3 in the southern area. The next one is here, called Minka House. It's one of the first houses you get, and you can trade cars at the auto show once you have this house. But again, this is the first house you get. Now funnily enough, Minka House is just behind this gas station, so you could say it's pretty cool, but Minka House also has like a garage right next to it, which is really cool. But this is the house you have. So I guess if you're into like something like this in terms of the exterior, then it would be pretty cool to have. But again, not really a huge fan of the location anyways. So I mean, the best part about it is driving into the city like this. But yeah, anyways, that's Minka House. Let's take a look at another one, which is going to be more north on Japan. So next one you have is here, the Fuji Unkai House, which is just north. For example, the Vision House, which is just here. So let's take a look at this one. It is off-road, so depending on if you're a fan of off-road paths to your house, may or may not depend if you actually want this house. Now this is the path you have leading up to it. The design of it is much more traditional. I mean, look at that. Really nice entrance to the house, but this is what it looks like from the exterior. Now, because I don't like houses with an off-road path, especially most of the time I'm driving supercars anyways, yeah, not a huge fan of this one, but location wise probably is the best looking, well, second best looking exterior, because I think Vision House beats it anyways. Let's take a look at another one, which is more north on the map. See, this is the most northern house you can get, called the Hakusan Mountain Lodge. Again, here are all the perks, and again, it's located just here near the ski resort. Let's take a look. But similarly, it's also located on an off-road path, and as I mentioned before, I'm not a huge fan of off-road paths for my houses, so not a someone who's going to buy it very easily. But take a look at that view you have of Mount Fuji and the surrounding mountains as well. I mean, it is a mountain lodge, so as you would expect, naturally it would be in an off-road area. But similarly, I do have a very cool garage on this house, which I'll show you guys right now, but it's still a work in progress, so I need to still work on it a lot more. Let's enter this really quickly, and as I create more garages, I'll definitely make more videos, and in fact showcase your garages in videos as well, which I think is going to be pretty cool, especially now that Forza Horizon 6 has officially launched just a couple days ago, or yesterday, depending on when this video goes out. Oh, so actually, in this garage, I have the T2 yacht design by Leon JHK. So this is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys can get some memories here. They did a really cool job with the actual fishes per se, and there's even some like cool details in terms of like the seabed. Look, all of that. So anyways, that's the yacht. I do have another garage which I'm working on. I'll show you really quickly. It's this one here. So let's take a look. We'll view this. And again, I'm still working on this one, so it's not finished, but I have a lot of work to do, honestly. Only like the main exterior parts have been finished. So I'll work on this again soon, but yeah, that's just this one. Let's take a look at another garage or house in Forza Horizon 6. So the second to last one is located here, called the Minka House, which is in more of a seaside region of Japan. We'll take a look at this one. Now this is what it looks like. Again, location is pretty cool, to be fair. But again, similarly, not a huge fan of the location for me personally. It's a cool location, but just not somewhere where I'd want to start the game. But if you like seaside quiet vibes, yeah, this would be it. Anyways, that's it for all the houses except for the estate. Let's head over to the estate and let's talk about it. So the estate is a pretty interesting thing. Now, I'm a bit mixed. The estate is really cool, but it comes with its issues, which I'm going to explain to you in this video. And I've done a lot of work on my estate to the point where I've actually had to bin what I created. So let's take a look at this. Now, if you're with friends, you're able to bring your friends into this free roam area, which you can literally build on. I'm not sure if you can co-create with them. I have yet to test that, to be honest, but if you can, you just bring your friend with you, and maybe you can edit the estate together once you actually start the build option for it. But anyways, once you enter here, you're basically in your estate. Now with your estate, you can build anything on it. Now you can see my estate right here is basically blank, and that's because I had to start from scratch for a new city. Yes, a new city. Let me explain to you. Now you can keep driving straight and go to your garage, so I'll do that for purposes, but if you keep on driving here, you have this, which is your normal garage. But if you drive over here onto your grass, you have this ability. You press A, and this is how you build your estate. So you can go to the estate builder, it'll load you into this, and essentially you can build whatever the hell you want. There is a proper limit. So when you enter your whole estate, you actually knock off the whole 30%, which saves you a lot of time in terms of make sure you don't reach the limit. But as you can see, you have a massive play area, and in order to empty your estate really easily, by the way, just go to the start menu, head over to my estate, and while you're at your estate, you can empty your estate, and it wipes it all for you for good. But this is the estate. Now, how do you use the estate? How do you build on it? Or how do you find other people's estates? I'm going to discard my changes and head back. And how to find other people's estates is you go to the start menu, tab over, you have my estates. Click on this, and now you can edit your estate information, manage your estates. So I have downloaded estates from other people like Lost Root or Cherry Blossom Road. But you also have your own estates, and you can also browse the community estates as well. So you can see best of the month, for example. There's all these XP runs. You got some drift retreats one here, which looks pretty cool. So you have all these different estates, but they will cost money, by the way. But you have all of these different estates throughout here, and there's even a Nürburgring, for example. I'll have to download this estate and take a look really quickly. So you'll download it, and sometimes if you have too many estates downloaded, you'll have to go back to your estates and delete one like that. So all you have to do now, for example, I want to build the Nürburgring. Click on that, and now there's a Nürburgring apparently here. But I don't think they built it because I don't see anything. Normally, if they built it, I would assume there'd be a road to get there. But it seems they haven't built any part of it. Oh, that's well, this is fraudulent. They trolled. I downloaded that for no reason. What I'm going to do instead is show you my city, which unfortunately I cannot build because I'm at the prop limit. So I'm gonna go over to no way. Now, how did this happen? Well, guys, I don't know how to say this, but my estate is gone. I know for sure I didn't delete it. So normally I built a city. You guys are seeing this live, by the way. You cannot make this up. I'll put up some screenshots on the screen right now. But I built a city, and I know I didn't overwrite it because there's a specific name for it, and the name is gone. And yeah, it's just not here, which doesn't make any sense because even if I overwrote it, it should still have the same name. I put a lot of effort into that, and it's literally gone. So anyways, the thing it was, to rebuild this city, I have to lower the roads, but they'll look like this because the issue with the estate, and Forza, please fix this, bro. When you want to go add a road, I'll give you an example. Yeah, you can't delete this, by the way. You cannot delete this grass. So in order to do that, you have to raise your road high enough that it doesn't see the grass, which means you now need to build the side of the road, because if you fall off the road, you're dead. Like, you can't get back up onto the road network. So you have to build the side or like a fence throughout the entire map, and it's just crazy. But Forza, please give us a bulldozed area so that we can actually be able to create some really nice things. Because guys, like, look, no one's gonna want to drive on my road if it looks like that. But I have an idea on what I could name my city when I build it like this, so I'll have to redo it. But yeah, anyways, that's one of the issues I have. And also, when it turns night, why does it turn night? I don't want it to be night when I'm building. That doesn't really make any sense. There's that. But apart from that, honestly, it's a really cool feature. I need to rebuild the city, and when I do, I will for sure be making a video on it for you guys, so you know what you have to do, and telling you some tips and tricks on how to build in the estates, as well as some tips and tricks video for garages as well. That's all you need to know about the estate, guys. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe for more content. I'm Alex. I'll see you in another one. Peace.